What's up guys, what's going on? BorisT here and welcome back to this new video. In the previous video we had the pleasure to be entertained by the pastor Bob Larson. And a lot of you guys in the comment section says, Boris, you have to check out his conversation with Glenn Benton. The problem is that it's a phone conversation, it's not a face-to-face conversation, and the audio is not that good, so I was like, maybe if I find a better version. But then, thanks to YouTube, who always suggests great stuff, suggested me another video of our hero Bob from the 80s. Again talking shit of metal, because looks like Bob built his entire career around metal music. So the video that we will watch today is from the 80s, I think was a TV special or something about the music and how manipulates the young generation mind. And I can't fucking wait, guys. I can't fucking wait.
Screaming vocals, primal guitar sounds, and deafening rhythms. It's all part of the phenomenon known as heavy metal music. It evokes themes of death, destruction, despair, and depression.
Why depression? Oh, Jesus. I like how he throw the bombs immediately after 2 seconds.
Metal music has been blamed by parents, preachers, and law enforcement authorities for a long list of dastardly deeds. Some cities have even adopted local ordinances restricting concert activity because
that's so stupid when you restrict concerts. Still happens sometimes, like I guess in a couple of countries. But
they say metal music promotes sadistic sexuality, rape, incest, bestiality, necrophilia, and violent exhibitionism.
Wow, dude, wow. Damn.
This is the music that captivates our teenagers, painting images of evil they find difficult to resist. So why has metal mania become so ingrained in teenagers' lives?
I will tell you, Bob, why kids love metal. It's like when you feel frustrated, when feels that everything is marching against you. Putting in the stereo some nice, heavy music helps you really a lot to calm down. For me as a teenager was the best thing ever to calm down my nerve and immediately feel in peace with myself.
That's the question we'll explore on this special program.
Let's go, Bob! Metal Mania. I think there wasn't a better guy that worked on the favor of metal in the 80s like Bob. Seriously, it makes me just want to listen more than...
Hi, I'm Bob Larson.
This guy. Look at the guy.
During this program, we're going to take an in-depth look.
Actually, he looks really Scandinavian. If you have seen the previous video, he says his parents came from Scandinavia. He looks so Scandinavian
at the
here.
metal music phenomenon.
He lost all the blondness
to better understand the effect it's had on our young people's lives. Most important, we'll give you information that will help you break down the barriers that metal music has created between you and your children. Recently, the editors of the rock magazine Spin asked me to write a story about a black metal band called Slayer.
Okay, it's the 80s, but I think everybody, even in the 80s, thought the Slayer were thrash metal. Black metal, I mean, dude, just fucking ask for the genre. Like, don't throw genre randomly.
The magazine sent me to West Germany, where I toured with Slayer for a week.
I think he's a metal fan. He's doing that just to get free stuff and tours with band. I mean, this guy went and toured with Slayer.
On the bus, backstage, on stage, everywhere they played. For those of you who don't know much about the metal music scene,
if you tour with Slayer and you find out that it's just music and you still don't get it, you're stupid, Bob.
Slayer is one of the most notorious black metal groups on the charts today.
Black metal.
Their lyrics epitomize the influence of Satanism on the heavy metal industry. For example, the Slayer album, Hell Awaits, features the song Necrophiliac, vividly describing sex with a corpse.
Yeah, dude, and if you watch Maniac, it's kind of a similar thing, you know, but it's a movie, it's fiction. It's the same with music, you know, it's fictions, telling horror stories and, you know, weird stuff.
The lyrics talk about relentless lust of rotting flesh, thrash the tomb she lies, heathen whore of Satan's wrath, I spit your demise. The
Yeah.
album, Show No Mercy, depicts Satan on the cover and contains a song called Evil Has No Boundaries. The song's lyrics say, Satan, our master in evil mayhem, guides us with every first step. Another Slayer album, Rain in Blood,
Rain in Blood was
includes the
already
tune
out.
Altar of Sacrifice, which describes the bloody killing of a virgin and
Dude. Now, I never read the Bible, you know, but I've seen many quotes online, I've seen many stuff online, you know, and I mean, it's pretty brutal also, you know, like, there's a lot of blood and sacrifices there too, so I don't know, man.
proclaims, learn the sacred words of praise, hail Satan. And the album South of Heaven, a term taken from Satanism, features Slayer's song called Spill the Blood, which advises, spill your blood, let it run on to me.
He sounds so stupid. I don't know, dude. It sounds so stupid, you know. When you know that it's nothing, you know, this stuff are nothing, not worse than a normal horror movie, and you see a guy putting so much seriousness in it. It's just.
Take my hand and let go of your life. You've spilt the blood, I have your soul. This is what the heavy metal industry would have our children listen to. This is how their souls are being seized. Slayer is nothing more than a messenger for the dark deception of evil. Imagine me on tour with these
But you took a nice picture though with them.
guys, the kings of black metal music.
I imagine him every single day with them in the backstage, and he probably get drunk with them. Probably. I don't
Every
know.
night I watch the band come on stage while the
Dude, why I didn't know about this stuff before? Please, guy, if you know any other pastor or any other thing, I want to see all those videos. This is pure comedy gold. Or gold comedy. I don't know.
fans chanted Slayer, Slayer.
Slayer!
The stage backdrop featured their stylized pentagram logo.
Beautiful.
On either side of the pentagram were two 6-foot stained glass church windows
Wow.
superimposed with an upside down cross. Slayer
But yet, bro, you went there and probably been paid to go and share and participate in it.
fans were a wasted bunch.
I've seen what you did there. You took a girl that was probably just watching the show blinking and you got her with the eyes a little bit closed. Oh, wasted. The
And
fans
most
were
of them
wasted.
constantly displayed the infamous Satanic salute.
Dude, metal in the 80s must have been wild. I mean, we grew up with this, but they have seen it really, literally born, you know? Listening to that stuff at the time, the amount of, I don't know, feeling you got with it.
Notice the teenager in this picture, whose leather jacket is embedded with studs in the shape of an inverted cross of Christ.
Ah!
The message this young fan conveys is frightening. An upside-down cross hangs around his neck, and his t-shirt pronounces his allegiance to Satan's army.
So what, man? Is a joke? Come on.
When I confronted Slayer about their teenage fans who worship the devil and practice animal sacrifices because of their music,
What the hell? Who? You maybe find 1-2 people out of 100,000 to do that, but it's not because of music, etc. It's because they have some problems.
they refuse to accept any responsibility for their conduct. They told me, if a kid goes wrong, it's the parents' fault. The members of Slayer aren't Satanists. They freely admitted to me their satanic symbols and songs are a gimmick.
Bob, you find out like the same thing that the 99.9% of the band share. If you don't believe in God, you don't believe in the evil, you moron.
In fact, the lead singer comes from a Christian family, and his parents are ministers. Unfortunately, their gambit of devil worship is a ruse that too many teens believe. My concern over heavy metal music prompted me to invite...
That right there, that's the peak of male hair.
2 members of the metal band Law's Rocket to join me for a lively public discussion.
Laws. Dude! Bob, thank you, I just discovered a new band.
At a National Broadcasters Convention in Washington, D.C. I invited them to be guests on my radio show, which was broadcast live from the convention floor.
That fucking hair.
The gathering included the band's manager, Jeff Weller, and lead singer, Michael Coons. The 3 of us talked about all aspects of metal music: Satanism, headbanging, drug abuse.
I can't, there's something in his face, it's too funny.
I think for us, the reason why people like us and take a liking to us is we're a very hard-working band. We're sort of a blue-collar heavy metal band in terms of the fact that we've taken a long time to get where we've been. I've been doing this since I was 15. I'm 24 now.
The work ethic.
I've been doing this since I was 15. I'm 24 now.
Dude, 24 in the 80s is literally 35 right now. What the hell? I'm 36. I feel like me and this dude have the same age.
The work
Damn.
ethic and speed
the work
metal.
ethic,
Yeah,
it is.
it's corporate, Bob.
It's business. It is business.
Yeah,
It's
I know
show
it's
business.
business.
It's very,
and you have to
The
very
one
have to
similarity
perfect your
between
act.
you and Slayer is you both sold your soul from rock and roll. That's what Ozzy and Black Sabbath was saying years ago. You guys have done it. You've sold your soul from rock and
If you want to put it
roll.
in that terms, then you're welcome.
I think
to, but
that's a
I
very
don't think we have-
judgmental term.
let's
I
come
think
back.
it's a judgmental term. I think that I certainly haven't sold my soul to anyone. I still go to church. I still believe that one of the other band members does, and a couple don't. But I have a personal Christian belief myself, but I keep it to myself. I keep.
This guy, 24 years old, he will outsmart him if this is the beginning. And Bob will look and sound so ridiculous because he's so fucking smart. I believe in God. I'm going to the church. Some band members doesn't. I keep it for myself, private. That's all.
Keep it in my perspective. I don't bring it into my business or my show business or my act
But you brought
because
evil
it's something
in.
for
You
me.
have role modeled foul language, profanity, and disregard for any kind of linguistic ingenuity.
Were horror movies something bad that they were talking on TVs? Because then I don't explain. It's just another form of entertainment.
On the stage.
The one thing about us that is good, that it separates us from a band like a Slayer or something like that, is all of us have, I mean, certainly we'll make mistakes. Certainly we're sinners, and I think every human being is. But we have
Some are
basic.
saved.
Like I always say, if you try to follow the Bible with every single aspect, you will not live. It's impossible. It's like the other one, the religion of peace. It's like pray 5 times, how the fuck you will work 8 hours, then don't eat that, don't drink that.
By God's grace, you could be.
We're not saying we haven't been.
But I say that we think of basic values. We love our families. We're hard workers. We hold patriotic values for this beautiful country of ours that we love very much.
You got family, you got country, let's get God.
He's the best. He's the pinnacle. We're getting there, Bob.
Can we get to love God?
I certainly do.
How can you love God and talk about
because God
holy
has
blank?
saved my life several times. I've had several accidents. I've had many life-threatening situations.
This guy is too smart for Bob.
I believe it.
Okay,
There's a message.
and I think that is.
I mean, it's still not enough for him. He's saying, I believe, I have values and the family and this and the country. It's not enough. You're talking about the devil. It's not enough.
Something that, for my personal benefit, has worked out very well for me. However, this is a business that I'm in. And I don't believe that religion in any sense is really should be exploited in any rock music, whether it's a negative religion or...
Wait. Don't bands have a right to sing about God? Don't speed metal bands?
Yeah, they are. They have, but then they have the rights to speak or sing about the devil or anything else they want.
One of the biggest band on our label is Stryper, and we get along fine with them.
You're on Stryper's label.
They just frisk us first before they let us in their house.
Jeff and Michael may seem like nice guys, but they've sold their souls for rock and roll. It's money.
When he say it's money, and he's selling fucking books and selling exorcism courses, like, dude, don't talk about fucking money.
Not morals that motivates them. They're writing Satanism shirt text.
Like nothing more motivates them, but this is the guy that asks money to exorcise people. Like, that should have been done for free, since you are a messenger of God. And didn't God say something in the Bible like leave all the richness and embrace poverty or something like this?
And taking many of our teenagers with them. Later in the show, I also spoke with a young man named Nikolai from the Christian metal band Russia. Their music sounds the same.
I will never bet that Nikolai was in a Christian metal band. I mean, I'm not joking about his style. I love it. I'm an 80s lover, so I love this style. But I know for sure that he was playing a Christian metal band. Just looking at him.
Same as other metal bands. Their message is love, not hate.
You know, when in the movies they do like this, you know, like a parody from the 80s on a specific topic. This is like how I imagine a Christian metal frontman, you know.
Good, not evil. Nikolai and his brother and fellow band member Peter were born and raised behind the Iron Curtain. They relish the freedom to sing about God's love and communicate in a way that reaches today's teens. I asked Nikolai about his reaction to the members of Law's Rocket.
We're playing the pop rock mode, and I believe this...
Actually, I need to listen to those guys. I forgot already the name, but I will check later because I don't care about the lyrics. If the music is good 80s...
Music is commercial, and it's played on the radio stations, very heavy on Christian radio stations mainly. We have 4 hits of that record. That tells me that the Christian industry and the Christian people really love what we're doing.
What about you guys? Do you love what he's doing?
No.
Well, I don't. I listen to all music. I mean,
the guy in the middle is like the guy on the right, the singer. He's the polite guy. You know, try to make you understand the point. The one in the middle knows that they will never understand the point, so he's just, you know, giving them what they want.
I'm not very judgmental about music at all, but I think that for me, I like to have the excitement of rock and roll. I mean, we sort of consider ourselves like a Barnum and Bailey type act with our.
I need to check this guy. How this guy looks right now. Oh man, it's so sad seeing them getting old, dude. I always think how the fuck I will look when I will be old. I want to look like a fucking Lemmy, you know, at 70. I don't want to look like normal.
Our show business type approach. I think that like he says his band has got 4 good hit singles and people are buying the record. I mean, is that what you got into the business for, to make money or to praise the Lord?
Well, I tell you one thing, I know who sent me to do my job. I don't know who sent you guys to do your job.
Who sent you?
God.
Nikolai, who sent you?
I work by the motive the Bible says, go into all the world and preach the gospel.
Let's get to the philosophy.
All right,
But they're still getting money for it.
But I think where I get my influences for songs and songwriting is stuff. Mostly, I could write about 8 songs a day reading the newspaper, and that's the kind of stuff that gives me the sort of influence, like the problems in the world, some things that are good,
Yeah, the real fucking problems.
that really need to be addressed at a more of a level for kids to listen to, such as a song on the EP Mirror to Madness, which is all about cocaine abuse, because I've seen it and it's an ugly sight.
All right,
and I do not condone that at all.
Kerry King, Kerry King,
This dude is so freaking smart.
guitar player, songwriter for Slayer, said to me, I need to read the Bible. I bet I could find some great song ideas in there. Nikolai, you find great song ideas?
Yeah, dude. I don't think he was intending to find, you know, to preaching about how good is God, but I don't know. I don't want to explain you that. I mean, you guys are smart enough to understand what I mean. But you, Bob,
Ideas in the
I
Bible?
get my structure of the songs most of the time from the Bible, because it's, you know,
I wonder what they think about the really weird stuff in the Bible, because all of them says they read the Bible and the Bible is great, but I bet if you ask them like chapters or something or verses, like happened many times, you know, when atheists or other people go into this manifestation of Christians and they say, what do you think about this, you know, and they tell a verse from the Bible and people are like, that's disgusting. Yeah, but that's from the Bible. Oh no, what you're saying, because they don't fucking read the Bible. They don't read it. 90% of people didn't fucking read it.
I have read so many books, and that's why the Bible existed for so many
If the guy wrote
thousands
the Bible
of
was
years.
still alive, he'd have a copyright infringement.
Well, you know that they found in the scrolls and so on. You know, but it's the best Bible, the best book to live by. You know,
Okay.
and I found
All
all the
right.
morals.
But
and everything.
Iron Maiden writes
I would
lyrics
suggest you
based
would
on
do
the
that,
Bible.
guys. Really try it out.
They should
It's
try
great.
it. But look what Bruce Dickinson and Iron Maiden did. I mean, they sing about the number of the beast and they use biblical allegories.
Right.
They're also a
But it's-
multi-million
But it's
seller,
negative.
250
It's evil.
250
Well,
plus
Eddie,
dates a
that's
year.
evil, because
Eddie, the
one of
mascot
biggest merchandising
represents
bands in the
death,
world.
man.
Oh, okay, well, I understand that, but I mean, why would if someone wrote a song called "The Number of the Beast," couldn't a Christian band write a song like that?
Yeah, but not the way they say it, because their lyrics say 666, the number of the beast, the one for you and me.
Fact.
The singer is personifying himself as someone who worships the Antichrist.
Did you see
My God, he's saying things that doesn't exist. Jesus Christ, he can't see it any positive thing. He can't see it as a entertainment thing. Dude,
one
holy
satanic
shit,
sign
you're
on
heavy.
anything to do with Iron
Bruce
Maiden at
Dickinson
all?
admits he gets his ideas from the occult, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, Egyptian mythology.
So
the guy's
what?
head is not in the Bible. Michael
Like Egyptian mythology, yeah, like there were God there too, you know, and now you have the Bible, and in the Scandinavia you had fucking Thor, and there's a book with tons of written things, and you know, now all of that past thing is stupid, but this one is the real one. It's like, fucking hell, going back, you have tons of shit, crazy books with a lot of explaining things about every single god, what to do, what not to do.
why don't you write some songs from the Bible? Why don't you read the Bible?
Well,
If it's good enough for
do
Slayer,
that.
it's good enough for you.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I also think, but I also have a very fond appreciation of the music that I write for myself. I also feel that the Bible has something for me and is not shared by the same faith by the rest of the people in my band.
Faith and business? Why? Why should faith and business be separate? Shouldn't faith influence... Nikolai, does faith influence your business?
Oh,
your
very
life?
much. It goes along. It's a principle, you know, that is set up. You know.
No offense, but he's also not major label, and he doesn't have executives breathing down his back for sales quotas.
Oh, you're trying to say if he
that's okay,
gets...
because
It's easy for him to say he's not successful.
I'm trying to say that at his point of his growth pattern, he's at a certain level, and he needs to
And
go a
when
lot
he
higher.
gets to be a rock and roll star like you...
I'm not a rock and roll star, Bob. I'm a manipulator of the young public.
Jeff may think he's a manipulator, but he, along with the rest of the heavy metal monopoly,
Jeff being funny, you know, I'm a manipulator, and Bob, Jeff thinks he's a manipulator. No, Bob, he was joking. Bob, wake the fuck up.
are controlled by the greatest manipulator of all, Satan. The lyrics, the
I know
clothes,
it.
and the stage design all reflect evil. Because life is not offering heavy metal
The stage design.
fans all they want, their creed has become anarchy and rebellion. One thing they don't like to think about is death.
The body.
Michael wrote a song about a friend who recently died.
Hey, Michael, your friend's dead. You're going to die.
I am.
Dude, show some respect. Michael, your friend is dead. And you're gonna die. Okay.
Where's he?
I'm not sure.
Where will you be?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Dudes, show some fucking respect.
Well, I'd like to think that, but if I say that, then he's gonna go, no. You can't think that way. You have to, I mean...
You can't know where you're going to go when you die.
I think that
Isn't
that's
that
a
important to
mistake.
know?
I think so.
I wonder when Bob see God and God ask Bob, why you scam people selling books on my name?
really do. I think that, but I think that overconfidence is something that the Lord really doesn't smile upon.
Well, then you don't know the Bible, because Jesus...
Well, I don't know it as well as you are.
Yeah, well, Jesus says, I am the resurrection and the life. If you believe in me, you will live.
I definitely believe in him, but I know that I'm also human, and I'm prone to error, and I'm prone to sinning.
We're not
You're
going
also,
to
you're also prone
Too smart
to
for him.
forgiveness
Too
if
smart.
you ask it.
That's true, and I hope he sees it in his heart once I die.
You have to
Probably
ask.
be on the way home back to California.
But you haven't asked. I mean, what I'm getting at is you got a friend die. I mean, death has stared you in the face. It's come home to you brutally.
He's not the only one.
Okay.
You lose a parent is heavy metal music fault. Your friend died, it's heavy metal music fault. Your granny died because she was 180 years old, heavy metal music fault.
You have an opportunity to ask God's forgiveness and know where you're going to go when you die.
Right.
Do you want to do that?
Yes, I do.
Well, why don't you?
I think I do. I think that everyone has a different sort of philosophy. Well, you people seem to have a very
Certitude, we know,
similar
yes.
philosophy.
Nikolai, you know where you're going to go when you die?
Oh, most definitely.
How do you know?
Oh boy.
Because the Bible says it so, and I read the Bible on a consistent basis. When we guys get together in the band before we go on stage, we all kneel, we pray.
Why does
Black
God
metal
say
sings
that
about
the people?
Jeff, Jeff, don't you want to know where you're going to go when you die?
Bob, I'll worry about it when I get there.
It's too late.
Well, then it's too late
It's
then,
over.
Bob. That's too late then. I'm a martyr.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, eat, drink, and be merry.
You bet, babe.
Oh, yeah. I love this guy.
But on top of that, there's a corporate
This is the guy that everybody will love to have as a friend, you know what I mean?
ethic. That's what makes me different. That's why I'm special.
You're
Oh, boy.
special because you love money.
No, that's not it, Bob. If you went and looked at my wallet right now, you wouldn't see much love.
Love isn't found in a wallet.
Oh boy.
Love hung on a cross and died
You said before that they were doing it for money, Bob.
2,000 years ago. Love isn't a topic metal musicians want to deal with. Most of the metal musicians and fans I've met over the years don't come from a family bonded with love. For that reason, most like Jeff are afraid to be confronted with God's love.
Who from where?
Sharon from Minneapolis.
Okay.
I feel really sorry for them. You called me Little Red Riding Hood when I walked out here, right?
Yep.
This Little Red Riding Hood was on the street for quite a few years as a junkie, and I like sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And when I found Jesus Christ, I've never had such a good time.
Good for you.
And I
glad
wish I could just stick it right on.
I love it. Good for you. Good for you. Oh my god, I love this guy.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And when I found Jesus Christ, I've never had such a good time.
Good for you.
And I wish I could just stick it right on you right now, because you guys haven't even tapped your potential to get
That's
Christ.
good.
The thing is that you have to realize we didn't have those problems, and we never will. We come
Doesn't
from.
matter. Look at you. Come on. Look
I
at you.
do.
Imagine an ex-junkie that was on the street taking drugs and stuff like this. She's now judging a guy that wrote a song or talk bad about drugs before, but he's bad and now she's good because after drugs and all of this shit, she met God. Everybody else is bad because she found God. It's funny how junkies found God all the times when they stopped taking drugs.
I can live with myself just fine.
You don't have the glow in your eye. You're defensive.
You were on the street, bitch. Wasted as hell, and you're talking about glow in the eye.
He's trying to be cute and funny, and he's
I
trying
am
to
ugly.
cover
I
up
am
stuff.
everything.
I am not
but you.
defensive at all. I'm not
I am
being
a
defensive
corporate
at all.
raider.
What I am saying is, I think the reason why you are coming on so strong is the fact that people who come to faith later in life feel they have to shove it down everyone's
No.
throat.
Yeah,
I have had it.
Yeah, I
I've
think
had it
so.
all my life. I share the same
I don't
faith.
shove it down anybody's throat.
Then
ever.
what are you doing
I
right now?
I feel sorry for you. He said, "What do you think?"
say-
Shut the fuck up, junkie. I can't. It's like literally talking with a wall with Bob Larson and with this kind of people. It's amazing, and I totally love it. Praise the Michael patient, you know, to even try to explain stuff and stuff like this. And I will be like, probably know me. I will also spend time trying to, you know, tell people, no, it's not like that. It's not like you think, but. In reality, we shall do all like the other guy. Feed them with what they want, you know. Anyways, guys, the video ends here. And I really hope to find other videos of Bob or Boomers against Metalheads. It's too funny, guys. It's too fucking funny. So, see you on the next one. Cheers!
Satan.